going to show you my QQQ trade breakdown today. Even though the market was down, the NASDAQ didn't really do too much, and it was actually up a little bit. So I was able to follow through with a trade that I was looking at on QQQ, and I'm going to break that down for you. So right here, this is this daily chart. And I was looking at QQQ because we're bouncing off this 50 EMA here. We've got a pickup in volume, and we have support here that was previous resistance. So what I do is I came down over into a smaller time frame. Right here, and I see we are above the 50 moving average pre-market, and I was looking for a bounce off of this. So then we came down to today, and I usually trade on 5-minute chart. So this is my overall trade today on QQQ. Of course, first 30 minutes we try not to trade. A lot of goofy stuff goes on there, so I kind of waited it out. It tried to run, and it pulled back to the 50 moving average. We also had a good support area from previous support on the daily chart that kind of transferred over. MACD is headed up, and then here I'll show you something. As we were coming down to bounce right here, see how we get this giant long wick candle? This is showing you a rejection at that level. So not only do you have support, you got the 50 EMA holding it up, and you have a rejection. And then I was able to get in on the second candle, which was my confirmation. And then we wrote it up, and it started wicking right here, and then we started getting this small bodied candle, which showed me, you know, it may not run any further, or it may consolidate and take off again. But based on the Dow Jones being down 200 or 300 points at this point, I ended up getting out of the trade. I was also up about 15%, so I got out of that trade. I made a second trade on QQQ because we pulled back all the way down here under the 50 moving average. I was still bullish on this, and I really thought this would be, you know, a lot of panic selling along with other market news. But what you can actually do is you can come over here to your settings, chart type. You can go to a line chart, grab my drawing tool here, and right here on a line chart you can see a double bottom right where it bounced. Right here you also have a little bit of divergence, so the RSI is ticking up even though the stock is going down, pretty much helping confirm this bounce. So I waited until about this third candle we started to run, and took another call on it, and it ran up and didn't do a whole lot, and then started to pull back, and I got out, and I didn't make very much on it, but that was my second trade. But yeah, so that was the breakdown on QQQ.